Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of XFW Saturday Night Showdown. As we welcome Yori Cho back to the program. Yori had an outstanding matchup last night against Tiger Ramirez in an exhibition matchup. And we have learned today that Yori Cho has signed with XFW. Yori is here to stay for the foreseeable future. The match he had last night with Tiger Ramirez damn near stole the show. And tonight he will face off against Tiger Ramirez's longtime friend, Raiden Yamashita. This could be another clinic, another show-stealing matchup tonight with Raiden as a high flyer. We saw last night the work that Yori Cho put into the matchup. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to the broadcast. His opponent, Raiden Yamashita.
At 37 pounds, Raiden Yamashita.
Yamashita, the friend of Tiger Ramirez, the training partners, travel partners. And last night, he had an outstanding match with Tiger Ramirez, did Yori Cho, and now tonight he will face Raiden Yamashita, the other half of the training duo. The crowd obviously in a good matchup. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Raiden Yamashita coming out already, up and over. Victory roll, all impact, no pinning, and a senton. And I wonder if Cho was at 100% after that match that he had with Tiger Ramirez last night. Like I said, folks, it was absolutely outstanding 5-star matchup. Yori Cho now with the rope, drop the ropes. Ooh! Shot right to the breadbasket. No skill in that, just Yori Cho going low. Now reverse drops the knee across the head. The head across the knee. Stomping away now is Yori. And again, Cho from All Pro Japan. Grabbing onto the leg. Drives it in the knee. Ooh! Keeps it on with a leg wrench. Doing damage to the knee. Helps it up. German suplex. Holds on. Bridging over. Raiden Yamashita able to get the shoulder off the mat before Maria can even make a 1 count. Again, folks, thank you for tuning in to XFW United. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Bill Wren, for liking the stream. Oh! The knife edge chop. And now brutal shots here by Yori. Lighting up. Ooh! Brutal uppercut by Yori Cho. Cho now getting a little shot in there. Off the ropes, coming in. Ooh! Drop kick now to the knee by Cho. So far, this match has been quite a bit of Yori. Raiden Yamashita firing back with an elbow there. Spoke too soon. Going up, Jerry's Jackson. Oh! The DDT. There's a standing senton. Watch this DDT by Raiden Yamashita up and over and takes out Yori. There's a pin attempt by Raiden Yamashita as he's turned the tables here on Cho. Ooh! Fisherman's neckbreaker delivered by the former XFW Internet Champion, Raiden Yamashita. Our main event tonight, ladies and gentlemen, will be, in fact, a special presentation match. 2 foes, long foes, going at it. The Destroyer and Brian Blades. In a ranking match for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship division in an ambulance match. Stay tuned for that, folks. It will be our main event of the evening. Cho now taking his time. Raiden must have done some damage. Cho now putting Raiden on the top. Right hand again. Cho trying to set something up here. All the way up now. Cho. Whoa. Cho holding Raiden on the middle rope. The stalled suplex from the middle. What is this? Cho now wrenching back. Look at this. Cho, submission style maneuver here now on Raiden Yamashita. Wrenching back on the legs. Modified Texas Cloverleaf. Raiden Yamashita's in a lot of pain. Manages to squeeze his way out. Kicks Cho off. You see him holding onto his back. Knife edge chop now from Jordan. Repeated shots down by Cho. Raiden Yamashita looking to fight back here. Right hand now. Ooh, drop kick to the knee. Yamashita now in trouble. Cho, what is this? Oh my God! Dumped him on his head. Cho now starting to run with this match. Again goes after the knee. Cho making his way to the top rope. Again, folks, this is our opening contest here tonight. Jordan Cho with a senton from the top rope. Crawls over to a pinning combination. And a kick out by Raiden Yamashita. Cho thought he had that one. But Raiden able to fight his way out. Cho now bouncing him off the ropes, going after kidney shots. Third shot finds its mark. Kick to the midsection. Cho double underhook. Takes him up and over. Transitions into a lateral press again. And again, Yamashita showing why he's a former champion here in XFW. Overhand slap now. Fight back down by Raiden Yamashita. Oof, Yamashita will run right across the jaw. Yamashita fighting back. Fights back with two. Raiden Yamashita again. Fighting back with everything he's worth. Drop kick to Yuri Cho. Yamashita now. Again with the neck breaker. Yuri Cho gets the shoulder up. Back and forth action. Open up our match here on XFW. Again, thank you no matter what program you're watching us on, or platform I should say. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Oh, Sling Blade! Sling Blade out of nowhere by Yuri Cho. Cho now scooping him up. Jumping tombstone. Yuri Cho crossing the arms. And Cho with the victory. Holy cow. What do we have here? Cho extending the hand to Raiden Yamashita after the matchup. Yuri Cho shaking the hand last night of Tiger Ramirez in defeat, and now shaking the hand of Raiden Yamashita in victory. And again, Yuri Cho coming to XFW from All Pro Japan, from AAA Japan, and again, a long, stellar career there. And last night, showing up on our programming because he was in the area traveling through the United States and had an exhibition match with Tiger Ramirez. And it, folks, if you didn't see Danger Zone last night, go back and watch it. You can find it still on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page. It was an absolutely 5-star match last night between those two, and it left an impression on Yuri Cho being backstage in the locker room, having that contest with Tiger Ramirez, leading him to sign a contract today for XFW. We're happy to have him. I can't wait to see the matches that Yuri Cho is going to bring, the excitement, the star power that he's going to bring here to XFW. But right now we're heading down to ringside for more one-on-one action as Dashing Danny Davis is in action next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Triple D, Dashing Danny Diamond.
Beverly Hills, California, weighing in at 247 pounds, Dashing Danny Diamond.
Triple D, a former XFW Internet Champion. Why is he wearing the jacket with the midriff? Is just an odd choice. But then again, you're talking about a man who's stuck in the 70s. That is Dashing Danny Diamond. Diamond is an odd duck, to say the least. Jeff Williamson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Dashing Danny does like to dance to the audience. I don't know how much the audience likes Dashing Danny to dance, but here we are. Screen won't blow out.
Weighing in at 232 pounds, Blacksmith at
Jason Adams, newcomer to XFW. That's quite the grin on this man's face, or quite the smug look, I should say. Always welcoming newcomers to XFW. Not sure what to make of this young man. Whoa. All right then. I do not have a whole lot of information on this young man, but Dashing Danny Diamond does not seem that impressed. Hell of a physique on Jason Adams. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie. Dashing Danny gonna shove him down to the canvas. Oh! Dashing Danny got a little cocky there. Jason gonna roll through. Bridging combination here. But a kick out by Triple D. Jason gonna go to work here. Look at this. Look at this. That was impressive. A modified cradle suplex. Picking up Dashing Danny from the seated position and dumping him on the back of his head. And now Jason going to work, driving the shoulder of Triple D down to the canvas. Right now Jason Adams going from limb to limb. First on the arms, now on the legs. Dashing Danny getting back up. Dodges out of the way. And now Dashing Danny going after the knee. Oh, Danny. Hell of a clothesline. Again, thank you for tuning in, folks. Thank you for joining us here tonight in XFW. Again, whether you're watching on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, or Twitch, thank you for joining us here tonight. Waist lock now. Jason Adams with a nice turnaround. Again, carrying on the waist lock. Dashing Danny turns it around. Beautiful takedown. Into a headlock. Dashing Danny wrenching in on it. Ooh! Drives the shot into the head. Wrenching back now. Dashing Danny keeping this hold on. Transition now by Jason into a scissor hold. Dashing Danny, nice way to kick out. Dashing charging in. Catch him. Tornado DDT by Dashing Danny Diamond. And a quick lateral press. Leg is hooked. But a kick out by Jason Adams. Kick to the midsection. An impressive run here tonight. Waist lock now by Dashing Danny. Belly to back suplex. We've got to cover again. Dashing Danny trying to take this matchup home. But a kick out again. Adams going to the outside. Coming right back in. Dashing, trying to duck underneath. Jason catches him, puts him up with the shoulders, fireman carry position here. Jason going to go for the old school airplane spin. I haven't seen anyone use this except for the maniacal glee, and dumps him. Now looking after the arm, drives the knee into the bicep of Triple D. Wrenching on the arm lock now. Dashing Danny writhing in pain here. Wrenching back on that arm grip is Jason Adams. Backs off. Big hand. And another one. Ooh, flying forearm now by Dashing Danny Diamond. Collides. Puts back of the snapmare. Transitions right to the knees now by Triple D. Ooh. And stomps on the midsection of newcomer Jason Adams. I will say Adams is holding his own against Dashing Danny Diamond, and Diamond is becoming quickly a very prominent competitor here in XFW. Right now going after the arm of the newcomer Adams. Kick to the midsection. Oh, Dashing Danny again, the ego coming out, and now making his way to the middle rope. Dashing Danny going off, drops the hammer right onto the back of Jason Adams. And that textbook classic drop kick by Dashing Danny. I've said it before, I'll say it again. One of the best drop kicks in the professional wrestling. Now, unfortunately, that is not one of the best dance moves in the world of dancing, because that is horrendous. Dashing Danny now taking his time, slowly beating down Jason Adams. Looking for the belly back again. Adams rolling away wisely. Dashing Danny going to come over the top and crash down on him with that plancha. Maria going to start the count. Adams sending in the steel steps. I think I realized Dashing Danny has a fight on his hands. He did not expect this much battle out of Jason Adams, the newcomer. Oh, God. Dashing going back. Look at Adams getting back to his feet. Dashing Danny getting right in his face. Overhand wrist lock now by Adams. Dashing Danny fighting right back. Shot to the midsection, breaks it up. Ooh! But again, the right hand by Adams. And an uppercut now. Thank you, Dwayne Stanley, for following on TikTok. Sooner or later, hopefully TikTok gets on there and puts our notifications on. Oh! Fisherman's Buster by Adams. And now going on an absolute tirade here against Dashing Danny. Locking on the arm here. Danny rolls through, driving the knees into the skull. And a clothesline. Dashing Danny again going to the top rope. Brings the elbow right down onto Adams. Dashing now, going to hoist him up. And drops out the Falcon Arrow. Pinning combination here by Dashing Danny. And Triple D gets the win. Dashing Danny Diamond. Ooh! Diamond now stomping away. Unnecessary. Maria trying to break it up. Holy hell. I think Dashing Danny Diamond realized that he was almost upstaged by a newcomer and did not take that well and lashed out, stomping away on Adams after the matchup, folks. And again, that was an impressive win or impressive showing by the newcomer. Again, Dashing Danny Diamond is a very, very well-known competitor here in XFW and doesn't hold anything back. And Jason Adams taking it to him, calling himself the Blacksmith. I have to find out more about this youngster coming here to XFW. Right now, we're going to turn gears and head down to the ring for tag team action coming your way as the Core collides with Hazard Warning next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 498 pounds, Keith Hale and Liam Phelps.
Keith Hale and Liam Phelps. Hazard warning. These two have been with XFW for quite some time. Very interesting in-ring style. Oftentimes, one of them will last inside the ring as long as humanly possible, trying to wear down both the other opponents, causing them to use energy before they make the tag. And they've seen that tactic used or work many, many times, although it has backfired on several occasions, costing them a match. We'll see how it fares for them tonight, going up against the Core. And here comes the Core. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. These two have been longtime rivals, but decided to let bygones be bygones, as Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has been looking to be a Grand Slam wrestler here in XFW, or Grand Slam champion, I should say, for quite some time. Rumors were spiraling that he was looking for a tag team partner, and no one expected it to be Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, but here we are. The two have fit together well as a tag team. But here we go. Keith Hale going to start things off with Sweet. Hold on with tie-up. Sweet sent in the corner. Tagging comes Liam Phelps. Snapmares him over. What is this? What is this? Ooh! Innovative offense there by the Core. Our replay broke. Liam Phelps now in control. Sweet on the defense. Right back into the corner. Ooh, going for a tag again with Sweet. Able to shut it down. Sweet now. Oh! What a kick to the face by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, who oftentimes likes to mix his technical wrestling with a striking ability. Sends him into the ropes. Into a hip toss. Cartwheel now by Sweet, showing off some athleticism. Ooh! And again, right back to the body shots. Sweet now sends him into the ropes, coming in. Big forearm now by Sweet. Mr. Amazing on the outside. Sweet going to toss him over. Hangs onto the ropes. Right hand. What is Sweet? Sweet's going to bring him back in. Whoa, what is that? Oh my God! What the hell was that? I was hoping we'd have a replay. A replay's acting up. That was different, I'll say. I'm not even sure what the hell we would call that. Tagging comes Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Scott with a wind up here. Coming in, gets shot in. Oh! Oh! And they're not done driving the knees back and forth like they're playing tennis with the ribs of Liam Phelps. And now Mr. Amazing with a backhand. Combination of kicks here now by Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Scott now driving the knee into the face of Phelps. Lateral press, leg is hooked. Maria right there to make the count for the kick out. Phelps back up with Phelps. Now landing some shots here. Looking for a powerbomb, hoiks him up. Oh! Right into home territory. Tagging in Keith Hale. Mr. Amazing getting back up, not realizing he's got a new opponent. Hale coming in with a swinging neck breaker. And now both men are dominating Aiden Scott. Scott now on the outside. Keith Hale in pursuit. Uh-oh. Hale going under the ring, bringing out a ladder. Oh! blasts him right in the face with it. Again, XFW is very, very loose disqualification rules. And oftentimes, foreign objects will not call for disqualification. However, Maria is making a count. They're up to 5. You can be counted out. Up to a 7 count. Oh! Mr. Amazing up to an 8 count. Getting back to his feet. Just missing. Just missing the count, but falls right into the prey in the hands of Keith Hale. Had no time to adjust inside the ring. Home territory now for hazard warning. But an elbow again from Sweet. I'm sorry, from Mr. Amazing. Drives the knee into the face. Amazing now. Home territory now for the core. Elbow shot now from Hale. Back and forth we go. Aiden Scott now with his own counter. Again, these strikes. Backhand. Taking some cues from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Tag in comes Sweet. Sweet, former XFW Internet Champion, United States Champion, 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Again, the athletic cartwheel from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet delivered to Keith Hale. Big right hand now. Sweet spins him through. Jeez Christ, BFG. Liam Phelps in with the save. Because Sweet, I'm pretty sure, just knocked the hell out of Keith Hale. And just sent Liam Phelps off the apron. He obliterated him. Liam Phelps again taken off the apron. Tagging because Mr. Amazing. Oh my God, they leveled him. Holy cow. I need to find out what that was called. Spinebuster. It looked like a neckbreaker combination from the core. That was definitely a little bit innovative offense from the core. Otis on TikTok, thank you for sharing. Wow. The core was some awesome back and forth tag team maneuvers tonight. But I want another look at that finishing maneuver that the core used. Watch this. Sweet. Bring him up. And Amazing taking to the air and landing a neckbreaker mid-spinebuster. And the core pull off the victory.
Amazing Aiden Scott and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, the core.
An impressive win for the core tonight. The core with another win here in XFW. And again, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott used to be very, very solid rivals. The two had time and time again traded titles back and forth, were constantly at each other's throats. And after a while, eventually, it just subsided. They both went their own ways. And again, rumors were circulating that Marshall Sweet was looking for his own tag team partner, looking to be a Grand Slam champion here in XFW, and now an opportunity arose where Mr. Amazing said he wanted to get back into tag team wrestling. And again, they put their differences aside and now are a very, very solid, well-oiled machine here in the XFW tag team division. It's impressive to see, folks. I can only hope more come the way for the core, and I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts at some point they will have tag team titles around their waist. But right now, back to singles competition as Adam Quinn Esquire. I hate the fact that I've got to say that. I hate the fact that his daddy bought his way into XFW, and we're contractually obligated to say that Alice Quinn Esquire, because he's going to be a big time lawyer like his daddy. once he's done playing wrestler. But tonight he's going up against Sean Owens. Let's head down to ringside. Owens, Quinn, next.
The following contest.
And here comes Alex Quinn, Esquire.
Representing the Varsity Club.
One half of the Varsity Club. Surprising, he doesn't have his idiot friend out here, Troy Grant.
Alex Quinn.
Usually Grant is so far up Quinn's butt, his entire head's brown, not just his nose. One thing I have to definitely say is Alex Quinn has, in fact, become a pretty solid wrestler in the time he's been here in XFW. Now, how he got here is a whole other controversial story. Not paying his dues, not working on the independent scene, very little training. But through a contract and advertising deals with his father's law firm. And part of the deal was, as their sponsorship, Alex Quinn gets to play wrestler. And again, I will say, I've got to give credit where credit is due. He has really come into his own. I mean, except for the cheating and the underhanded tactics. But tonight, the skills he's learned will be put to the test as he goes up against the former World Heavyweight Champion, dubbed Sean 2.0 Owens by the XFW crowd.
46 pounds. Sean
2.0 Owens on that hoodie. Owens, a former tag team champion, United States champion, World Heavyweight champion. Owens himself one title away from being a Grand Slam champion in his own right. So far, only two men in XFW history have been a Grand Slam champion. Calvin D. Harmon, thank you for liking the stream. The two wrestlers in XFW history who have been Grand Slam champions, Showtime Shane Black and Mark Collins. Our chat saying 2.0 Owens will kick this joke's ass. Owens, pound for pound, one of the greatest technical wrestlers of our time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Shot already by Owens. Owens with a wind-up shot right to the head. Putting him... Quinn, already Owens, here we go. Already onto the arm lock. Looking to wear down Quinn for the Owens special. Quinn against the ropes. Owens gonna hoist him up. Belly to back suplex. Quinn laying out Owens again, classic, going right after the arm. He'll be looking to wear down that arm and shoulder. And Quinn quickly rolling to the outside. Owens going high already. Oh! Quinn tried to walk out of the way. Owens blasts him across the back. I think Quinn's head hit those steel steps, and Owens keeping right on the shoulder. Up to a 2 count is Maria. Owens now taking shots to the midsection from Quinn. Oh! And it's a brutal southpaw shot there by Quinn. Oh! Boot to the face now. Quinn taking over on offense. What is this? Reverse. Oh, into a neck breaker. Quinn going back inside. Oh, he says that's it. Owens is laid out on the outside. Quinn looking for the count-out victory here. Taunting to the crowd. Coming in, catch him with a knee strike to the face. Shoulder tackle, neither one given any room there. Owens rolling him through. Pinning combination now by Owens. But a kick out again by Quinn. Quinn has undergone some training outside of XFW locker rooms and outside some of our training facilities. but that's well after he was already officially a, quote, professional wrestler, unquote. So he realized it wasn't as easy as what he saw on TV. You had to actually work to win a match. You had to actually work to beat your opponent. Owens again locking on another armbar. Quinn struggling here. Owens looking for the tap out victory. Ooh! Quinn again with that shot to the face. What's he going after Maria for? Oh! Yet another strike by Owens. Owens against it over the top rope. Maria going to make her count. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell was that? Quinn grabbing the waist of Maria. I'm not sure what that was all about. As Maria had watched, these frat boys have a tendency to roofie somebody's drink. Owens now lining up a shot here. Going to the middle rope. Oh, but Owens gets caught. Quinn now lighting him up. Dropping knee, stomps onto the knee. Holds him up. Oh! Power slam by Quinn. I'm sorry, tilt-a-whirl slam. And now Alice Quinn wasting way too much time here. The overconfidence level is disgusting. Owens getting back to his feet. Quinn now going to snap him over. And again, Quinn going to waste time here, allowing Owens to get back to his feet. And a quick jab. Owens not having it, fires right back. Knife edge chopped out. Here we go. Shot for shot. Owens. Quinn. Owens with a counter. Lands two of his own. Owens keeping the pressure on. Lights up. And a rolling elbow now by Owens. Owens trying to set up here. Owens locks it on. Owens has the Owens lock. The Owens special is locked on. Quinn has barely anywhere to go. He is going to struggle through this. No way. He taps. He has to tap. Owens with the victory. But Owens looks hurt. Owens looks hurt. Owens got the victory. But to what cost? There's something definitely wrong with Sean Owens. Quinn's still down. Owens stumbling out. We'll try to get better word on Sean Owens as the show continues, folks. Again, locking on the Owens special, getting the submission victory. And again, you saw Alice Quinn boasting way too much and celebrating. There's a solid chance Quinn could have actually had that matchup won, but decided to, once again, pardon my French, be an absolute jerk-off and not go for the victory, taunt his opponent, and continuously just waste time. And that shows the lack of experience in the matchup between the two. And Owens getting the victory, logging on, hitting the Owens special, getting the submission. But again, you saw how Owens was walking out holding his ribs. Did not look well. We'll try to get word on that. But right now, ladies, action coming your way. Jadon Sakamoto, Alex Webb going at it next here, Saturday Night Showdown. Two former XFW Women's Champions going at it.
Making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan,
Jadon Sakamoto coming down to ringside. Sakamoto, a former two-time Women's Champion. a true rag to riches story here in XFW. I remember when she first came, she couldn't win a match, struggling to adapting to style of American professional wrestling. But then once she got her groove, went right up to the top and became one of the most fighting champions of all time. But her opponent tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Webb, three-time XFW Women's Champion, making her way down the ringside. That is a wonderful camera angle we have there. Alex Webb considers herself a gamer girl, cosplayer, and a professional wrestler. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Webb starting things off. Calvin Harmon asks what happened to the other Japanese female wrestler. We have wrestlers come and go from time to time here in XFW. Keiji Sakamoto with a nice counter to that waist lock. Struggling for dominance here. And now Alex Webb with the same counter. Beautiful transition by these ladies. Arm leg takedown. Side headlock now by Keiji Sakamoto. Wrenching on the head. Sakamoto now working away to her knees. Back up to her feet. Maintaining again the side headlock. Ooh! Drops an elbow right to the forehead of Alex Webb. Wrenching in on that headlock now. Ooh, and again the elbows from Sakamoto. Alex Webb trying to find her way out of this. Shoots her into the ropes. Drop down now by Webb. Webb now with a leapfrog. Webb, ooh! Kitchen sink knee lift by the three-time former women's champion. Webb now saying she's done with the chain wrestling. Ooh! Stiff kick to the midsection. Now Webb already going up. Not looking to waste any more time here. Sakamoto, nobody home. Sakamoto now. Single arm DDT. Runging back in the arm of the former three-time women's champion. Sakamoto herself, a two-time former champion. Elbow drop now right to the middle of the spine. Both women now struggling here. Side headlock by the former women's champ. Alex Webb wrenching in Keiji Sakamoto. Using the rest hold wisely. Sakamoto now shoots her into the ropes. Sakamoto pulls her through. Oh, dragon suplex. Beautiful camera work by our ringside crew with that camera shot. Shoots her into the ropes. Sakamoto now. Knife edge chop right on the money. Sakamoto placing her on the top here. Sakamoto looking for something big. Both women now on the top rope. And down we go. Both women crashing down from that impact. Sakamoto now with a cover here. But a kick out by Webb. Sakamoto now targeting the arm. Ooh! Rolling elbow. And Webb fires back with a shot. Stiff kick to the head. And now a combination from Webb. Gut wrench into a suplex. Tries the forearm now right down to the skull of Keiji Sakamoto. Sakamoto dodges out of the way. Hooks her up. Oh, exploder. Dumping her right at her head. Now Alex going to the outside. Sakamoto now getting a little cocky. Sakamoto full head of steam here. Sakamoto. Oh, I thought she was going to dive out. Just taunting Webb. Sakamoto again. Webb taking her time here. Finally coming back inside. Ooh, right hand. Vicious shot there by Webb. Sakamoto retaliates. And here we go. Both these ladies exhausted. And both fighting for dominance here. Sakamoto returns fire with 2 shots. And look at this. Webb says, come on, keep it coming. And then fires back with 2 of her own. And lights up Sakamoto. Sakamoto grabbed the hand, dropped it. Webb bit off more than she could chew there. Sakamoto now going to hook her up. Oh! What a shot by Sakamoto. Delivered onto Alex Webb. She's got her up on her shot. Sakamoto driver. Changes into a pin. Sakamoto looking for the victory here. Sakamoto. Impressively so gets the win over Alex Webb. Wow. Jajin Sakamoto with the victory. Shot after shot, these two put everything they had into this matchup. And Jajin Sakamoto pulls off the victory here tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. What a showing by Jajin Sakamoto. There's the Sakamoto driver. And the 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Jajin Sakamoto.
An impressive win, an impressive battle between 2 former women's champions. Jajin Sakamoto with the win over Alex Webb in an impressive fashion, ladies and gentlemen. Again, those two know each other very, very well. Both of them have held titles around their waist here in XFW, and it's always a joy to see them in combat. And, you know, somebody has to lose. You never want to see either one of those 2 women on the losing end of a matchup. But, wow, it's exciting to see them get there. And the women's division just continues to heat up. Everyone with their sights set on the women's champion, Tia Adams, one of the members of the Entourage. But folks, right now we're heading down to the level of insanity here at XFW. Billy Miles, one half of High Voltage, going up against XFW's own Maniacal Glee. Now the Maniacal Glee, as you have, if you're living on a rock and haven't been with them at XFW, Glee has signed a contract with High Ground Professional Wrestling. And this past weekend, the Maniacal Glee was, in fact, in High Ground Professional Wrestling. And for some reason, they signed this lunatic. They put him on the posters. They put Glee on the posters for their shows, and the audience is in it. Calvin D. Harmon's already chanting Bruce in our chat. I'm not going to say anymore, folks. I'm just going to, we're going to head down to ringside. This is going to be weird.
The following contest is scheduled.
And there's Bruce with Glee. Bruce the Minotaur.
35 pounds.
And there's the chance for Bruce. This past week in High Ground Pro Wrestling, Bruce the Minotaur was actually tagged into the match. You heard me right. Glee has found himself in a tag team with the Manimal. And they used Bruce as an offensive weapon. I didn't stutter, folks. You heard that right. Chayu, thank you for following on TikTok. Santos, thank you for sharing. I do not understand the fascination with Bruce the Minotaur. I don't understand the fascination with Glee.
And his opponent, representing High Voltage from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in
Billy Miles making his way out. One half of the tag team known as High Voltage. I will say Billy Miles sporting a very snazzy jacket. I like that design. Never noticed how much Billy Miles looks like James Ellerson. Here we go, Leah. Oh, here we go already, out of the gate. And again, the Bruce chants through the arena. Billy Miles missing by a mile there. Put that moonsault. Colorado tie it now. Miles going to shove Lee down to the canvas. Ooh! Marshall Foskett asked if XFW is going to sign Penta. Probably, I would not think so. Penta signed with the WWE. Although you never know who's going to show up in XFW. Right now, Billy Miles on the offensive against the maniacal Glee. Glee to me is still very much an enigma in the world of professional wrestling. Not sure why people flock to this lunatic. Ooh, knee strike now by Glee. And Glee now laughing at Billy Miles. Glee in his first tag match with the Manimal in High Ground Pro Wrestling. The two didn't even understand the rules of tag team wrestling. At one point, in a matter of a minute and a half, the Manimal and Glee made 12 tags, thinking it was patty cake. And then they went across the ring and tagged in their opponents, and then tagged in the referee. Uh-oh. Miles with a trash can. Now Glee's going outside the ring. And Glee's got a chair. We've got a trash can and a chair in the ring. And Glee with a wild swing breaks it over the head of Billy Miles. And Glee now with the trash can. Miles, oof, takes a right hand. Miles now with Glee, Irish whip into the ropes. Miles catching with a belly to belly. Talking a lot about tag teams. Billy Miles, a very, very prominent tag team wrestler, going up high. Oh, this time the moonsault right on the money. Glee in pain now. Miles now locking on a hell of a chin lock. Good Lord. Glee's spine is not supposed to bend that way. Glee able to break the hole out. Glee with a wild clothesline there. And again, the Bruce chants. Glee with a neck breaker. And Glee running around like an idiot once again. Not sure what the hell is wrong with this guy. Glee, whoa, Glee, old school pile driver. Glee just, I'm sure just happy to be here. Trash can in hand. Glee with a kick in the midsection. Oh! And bouncing the head of Billy Miles. Oh, God. Anytime you bring anything into the ring, Glee is going to use it. His advantage. He's got him on the shoulders. Looking for the gratitude adjustment. But Billy Miles catches him off with some elbows. And now look at this. Miles with Glee on the shoulder. Oh! Modified Samoan drop. Lands Glee face first. On the canvas. Looks for a roll through. Glee catches him with a knee strike. Good Lord. And now Glee standing over Billy Miles. Looking for the Glee DT. He hits it. Headlock driver. Don't tell Glee. He thinks it's the Glee DT. And that's it. Glee with the win. Here at XFW again, people chanting for Bruce the Minotaur. I don't understand the fascination with the maniacal glee. Well, people absolutely love this weirdo. And they love Bruce the Minotaur. I don't get it. There's the Glee DT planting Billy Miles head first onto the canvas. And the maniacal one with the victory. This masked lunatic has the imagination and the attention of the XFW crowd and the crowd at High Ground Pro Wrestling as well. I don't know why they find him so lovable. He's absolutely insane. I don't trust him. He's harassed me. He's harassed JD, our XFW commissioner. I don't understand the absolute fascination with the maniacal one at all. But then again, sometimes things just aren't apparent to everyone, folks. But again, the maniacal glee. Victorious here in XFW. And we're going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, Dubby Energy Drink, an all-natural energy drink in powder and liquid form. You can find it on Dubby.com. There are a number of flavors. Still, my favorite flavor to this date is still the dragon fruit. And you can get your own order from Dubby and get a 10% discount off of that by using the promo code XFW upon checkout. Again, folks, Dubby Energy, a proud sponsor here of XFW. Why are you yelling at me? But here, folks, we're going to continue our way almost to our main event shortly. Why are you yelling to me? Evidently, folks, something's going on out behind now, but behind the arena. Do we have, I guess we have cameras, folks. We're going live. Oh my God. The Cosa Nostra behind the building. That's Hiro Katsuyori. There's the ambulance that'll be in our main event. But last night, Hiro Katsuyori defeated Tony Vincent. And obviously they had problems with their assaulting Hiro Katsuyori outside. We need to get some friggin' help. That's the ambulance. Brian Blaze and the Destroyer are going to go after in using a match. And is that a door? Is that a door? We need to get somebody out there. Oh! Katsuyori back to his feet, trying to fight any way he can. But he's 2-on-1 here. This is absolute carnage in the parking lot. And Tony Vincent with Hiro Katsuyori. Oh! A counter by Katsuyori. Katsuyori trying to fight back the #1 contender for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Being assaulted in the parking lot by the Cosa Nostra. Where the hell are they taking him? Again. Is that scaffolding? That's scaffolding. We need to get somebody outside. This is 2-on-1, 2 members of the Cosa Nostra. Oh my God, we need to do something. We need to get anybody out there. Hiro is the #1 contender and beat the Hammer last night in one-on-one competition. Oh! We need to get somebody out there. Anybody in the locker room. Katsuyori thrown. Is that glass? Is that glass? Katsuyori fighting his way through both these idiots. Ooh! Chair in hand. Katsuyori taking a chair shot to the back. This needs to stop. They're gonna hurt. They're gonna kill him. Katsuyori being dragged across the parking lot. Oh my God. We need to stop this. Kicked in the middle. Oh, no. The hammer now hoisting him up. Oh, my God. Katsuyori is in trouble. And again, both these guys. Brutal assaults here by the Cosa Nostra. Katsuyori up. Ow! My God. And now Billy Rucci standing over. We need to get somebody out. Can anyone get the hell out here? Rucci. Oh, my God. Replays from earlier on, folks. Katsuyori's down and out. We need to get somebody outside. The Cosa Nostra goes to any levels they can to take out the competition, folks. And we knew this could become a problem now that the boss, Antonio Carino, is the World Heavyweight Champion. Hiro Katsuyori won the opportunity to be the number one contender a few weeks ago in a fatal four-way in a main event on Danger Zone. And then last night, he was put up against the first wing, or the first round, I'm sure, of the gambit that he's going to have to face against the Cosa Nostra before he gets the opportunity to challenge for the world title. But he defeated the Hammer, Tony Vincent, last night in a one-on-one competition. But now you see that the mentality, the thug tactics used by the Cosa Nostra as they go after Hiro Katsuyori and assault him backstage, in the locker rooms, and now in the parking lot. I'm willing to bet Katsuyori may never get his opportunity to challenge for the world title because the Cosa Nostra is going to try to take him out, or at least soften him up, weaken him before he gets the opportunity. And when we're talking about the World Heavyweight Championship division, up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event. Two legends here in XFW. Two former world champions. Brian Blaze, a former 7-time champion, and the Destroyer, a former 9-time World Heavyweight Champion. These guys are two XFW originals, and they have had a blood feud for the better part of 10 years. These guys have spilled more blood of each other than anyone else in XFW's history. They have taken each other to their limits time and time again. And now tonight, in a ranking match for the World Championship division, they battle in our main event in an ambulance match. If you've never been that before, we'll go over the rules, folks, but to win this match, you literally have to incapacitate your opponent and throw him in the back of an ambulance. Ladies and gentlemen, this brutal main event starts right now. Well, we're already in the ring, folks. I talk too much here. We are down in the ring. They got that ambulance in pretty damn quick. These two now going at it already. Spared the pleasantries of the arena. I talk too much about Hiro Katsuyori. The Destroyer, Brian Blaze, already in the ring. The Destroyer, one of the biggest and baddest men in the locker room, the most feared and respected man on our roster, and Brian Blaze, the most hated man in all of professional wrestling. Brian Blaze says time and time again, if he can make an audience member cry, it's a boost to his ego. Blaze down with an Irish Whip. Oh, Destroyer now outside the ring, right in front of the ambulance, and Brian Blaze going up high, coming out the top of an elbow. Brian Blaze now in control. Throwing the Destroyer back inside. No referee here, folks. The bell is called. Oh! The Blaze already opening up that ambulance. Destroyer. Oh! Haymaker of a clothesline. Right hand now by the big man in blue. Destroyer now wrenching the neck of Brian Blaze on the back of his knee. Destroyer now wrenching belly-to-belly suplex. Again, the Destroyer, a former 9-time World Heavyweight Champion. Blaze himself, a 7-time World Heavyweight Champion. Again, these two guys have spilled each other's blood. Ooh. We got shirts on our XFW website on Bloodsport6.com with these two in battle. Some of their biggest moments in their history. Right now, the Destroyer just landing haymakers onto Brian Blaze, but Blaze fighting back. These two are combatant equals. Oh, and Blaze lights him up with one hell of a clothesline. Blaze now going to the outside. Sledgehammer in hand by Brian. Blaze and brings it down across the midsection of the Destroyer. And again. Blaze with another shot. I knew this match was going to be brutal. I knew they were going to take each other to the limits again. Nothing held back. These two despise one another. Blaze now with a big right hand. Destroyer hanging onto the ropes for dear life. Blaze now going to the outside. Blaze going to hoist him up and dump him on his back. Destroyer now countering. Kick to the hamstring. But Blaze looking for the double underhook. And there it is. Blaze finishing maneuver, double underhook DDT. And now the spine buster. Blaze dominating the Destroyer now into the steel steps. Ranking matchup here. Oh, the Destroyer counters the head and lands a clothesline. Just when you think the big man's down and out. Destroyer now with Blaze. Oh! Uh-oh. The Destroyer now with the steel steps in hand. Brian Blaze has no idea what's coming his way. Oh my God. And again, these two hold nothing back when they're against each other. And Blaze just ate. Oh God. The Destroyer again. Oh! Blaze's head crushed like a melon. Oh! Blaze somehow back to his feet. The Destroyer coming around. Repeated shots. Blasting away. Blaze again bouncing that barricade. And again, these two absolutely despise one another. Destroyer now looking for belly to belly. Blaze, good Lord, almost tossed into the audience by the Destroyer. And he's going to go for it again. Blaze's lower half colliding into that barricade, his head and neck. But enough left in the tank to fight back. Oof, here we go again. There's counter after counter now with these two. Blaze has him up on the shoulders. Blaze, look at it. Oh, Destroyer shuts him in. Destroyer shuts in Blaze. Blaze in the ambulance. Destroyer trying to shut the door now. Trying to shut these doors on Brian Blaze and end this matchup and rank up once in the championship division right behind Hiro Katsuyori. The Destroyer was in that match last week. Oh, but Blaze fires the door back out. Blaze now again picking up the Destroyer. Destroyer counters, reverses him up. Thought he was going for, oh, big power slam. Thought he was going to throw right back into the ambulance. You see that medical bag in the back of the ambulance. They might need this really quickly. What is this? The Destroyer's got a friggin' shovel. The Destroyer's got a shovel. Why the bloody blue has a shovel? Oh my God. He just blasted Blaze in the, oh my God. Blaze is busted open on the left side of his head. On another one. Blaze is trying to get back to his feet. The Destroyer with a boot across the face. Big Lou, thank you for following over on TikTok. Destroyer again, lighting him up. Big right hand out by the Destroyer. Hoisting him up. Oh, Mega Driver. The Destroyer on Brian Blaze. Right hands and a clothesline again. Blaze down. The Destroyer now with that sledgehammer. And Blaze. Blaze brought that into the matchup. And now the Destroyer telling him to get back to his feet. The brutality these two bring onto each other is mind-boggling. And again, back outside we go. And now a kendo stick. And rains down across the ribs of Brian Blaze. Destroyer now just beating away on Blaze. And then, oh, he breaks it over his skull. Ew. Blaze holding on to his face after the Destroyer lands repeated shots. And another one. And again, this is years upon years upon years of pent-up anger between these two. Destroyer now just targeting that open wound on Brian Blaze. And a clothesline. Blaze might be concussed. Destroyer has now had several minutes of unanswered offense onto Blaze. And now the steel chair again, the Destroyer making his way in. Blaze takes another shot to the head. They may need to end this. They may need to stop this matchup. Blaze with a counter, Destroyer toss over the top rope. Blaze going to the top again. This cannot be good. He's got to have some brain damage. Oh! As these two now battle on the outside. Blaze has him up on the shoulder. Again, looking to toss the Destroyer. And Blaze again. Shut into that ambulance. And again, the Destroyer trying to shut this on Brian Blaze. He needs to shut both of these doors to keep Blaze in. And now these two just pushing back and forth. And they're all, the Destroyer has some weight advantage. Ooh, over Blaze by about 30 pounds. And now the Destroyer almost in there. Right hand now by the Destroyer again. Cannot get those doors shut on Blaze. Both men now inside. Uh-oh. Destroyer looking for the wave of destruction. Kick. There it is. Blaze crawling to the corner. Oh my God. Look at the marks on the body of Brian Blaze. Destroyer now covered in sweat. Drives him down with a chokeslam. But cannot get the job done yet. Blaze continues to defy the Destroyer. Right hands again. Destroyer is targeting that open wound on Brian Blaze. And a slingshot. Look at the marks on the back of Blaze from the chair shots and the damage done. Blaze again tossing the big man up over the top, and Blaze again going to the top rope. Uncharacteristic, and drives the knee into the face of the Destroyer. Blaze now looking for another pedigree. Double underhook and drives the Destroyer's face down on the concrete. And the crowd chanting one more time. Scoop slam now on the Destroyer. How much can either one of these guys have left in the tank? Destroyer with a counter. Hoisting up Blaze. Power slam. Destroyer taking his time now, trying to recover. Blaze laid out, trying to get back to his feet. Destroyer with Blaze going to hoist him up. And, oh my God, a high angle powerbomb. Looking for the, no, I thought he was going for the ambulance. Destroyer throws him back inside the ring. He's not done. Destroyer, oh no. Back with that shovel again. How the hell is Brian Blaze getting back up? And another shot to the head. Oh my God. I have seen time and time again where the Undertaker, the Destroyer has let his anger out, and right now, it's happening tonight against Brian Blaze. But Blaze will not stay down. The Destroyer continues to fight, but Blaze will not stay down. He will not get in the ambulance. And Blaze again with a counter. Brian Blaze now, again over the top, goes the Destroyer. Blaze now on the outside. Blaze gonna hoist him up. Oh! Signature Blaze spinebuster on the outside of the arena. Oh, where the bloody hell is he going now? Blaze going to the top of the ambulance. This is not going to bode well for anybody. The Destroyer now. Oh no. Blaze, two-finger salute at the audience as both these lunatics are now on top of the ambulance. Oh, this is going to be catastrophic. Oh, the Destroyer. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Did you hear that sickening thud? Brian Blaze. Oh no. The Destroyer. Oh, and again. Blaze going up on top of the ambulance was probably the worst thing he could do. What the hell is this? No, he's not. No, he's not. No! How much can either one of these guys, how are they still standing? How are they still standing? Oh no! Oh my God! Look at the scars and lacerations on Blaze's back. Oh my God. Oh, and still somehow Blaze has enough to fight back. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Got him up on the shoulder again. The Destroyer fighting back. Lands several elbows. Destroyer looking for another Omega driver on the concrete. Holy shit. Blaze is thrown in. Destroyer again trying to close this door on Brian Blaze. But he cannot again. Blaze fighting for everything he's got. Trying to keep this door open to stop the Destroyer from closing this door. How much can either one of these guys have left in arm strength? They have poured sweat, blood, and tears into this matchup. And again, fighting now on pure will and oh! And the Destroyer! The Destroyer almost has the door shut here on Brian Blaze, and he's got it. No! Blaze kicks the doors into the face of the big man. How the hell can Brian Blaze continue to battle in this fashion? Blaze is scarred. The Destroyer, look at the marks on the Destroyer's chest and his back. These two are pummeling each other. No, 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 no. Destroyer, burning hammer. Oh my God, the marks. the bruises. Burning hammer on Brian Blaze. No, second time. The Destroyer. Again. Oh my God. This may be the most brutal exchange I have seen from these two in years. And again, Blaze fighting back. Neither one of these guys. Destroyer's got him up. Power slam again. We may need to stop this matchup. Oh, God! The Authority! And again, the Destroyer looking to shut these... Oh! Hit Blaze with the door! Right in the face! And the Destroyer's got it closed! The Destroyer's got it closed! Holy hell! What a battle! Both these guys are going to be in serious need of medical attention. Sledgehammers, chairs, shovels, battling on top and thrown off of that ambulance. Multiple burning hammers, multiple pedigrees, the power bombs, and the Destroyer moves up to number 2 in the World Heavyweight Championship rankings. Here's the first set of the burning hammers, crippling Brian Blaze. And he wasn't done. He wasn't done. Right back in on an immediate second one. And boom, down goes the Blaze again. And the Destroyer closing the gates, closing the doors, and getting the win over Brian Blaze. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to XFW. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the new fans. We'll see you next time on XFW.